Hello, it's Dubu. Today we're going to learn some new idioms and we're going to practice using some sounds which can be difficult in English. Today's sounds are as in look, and as in Luke. So let's have a look at how we make these sounds. U, oo, oo. Did you notice how my lips are more rounded in the oo, as in Luke sound? In both of these sounds, your tongue should be raised at the back of your mouth. The back of your tongue should be raised at the back of your mouth. Let's look at some words in which these sounds are used. Firstly, we'll look at words which have the sound in. Look, full, pull, foot, book. And now let's have a look at some words which contain the oo sound. Oo, Luke, oo, fool, oo, pool, oo, food, oo, boo. Okay, let's practice making these sounds one after another. And I want you to join in with me, especially if you're in public. Okay, so ooh, 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 ooh. Can you hear the difference? It's very important that your brain can hear a clear difference between these sounds. If not, you need to keep practicing until you've got it. Okay, now let's try saying these words one after another. Look, Luke. Full, fool. Pull, pool. Foot, food. Book, boo. So as I mentioned, it's really important that you train yourself to be able to hear the difference between these two sounds. If you can't hear the difference, there's no way you can make the difference when you speak. So you have to keep practicing, either with my video or with a smartphone application which has all the English sounds. I recommend doing this daily. Now let's look at some idioms. And the idioms which I have chosen are from a list of the 100 most popular idioms used in English. I will use this list for future videos, so eventually we should go through all of them. Okay, the first one is don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't bite off more than you can chew. This is used as advice, so this is something that you say to somebody when you think that they have taken on too many responsibilities. It's almost like saying don't work too hard. So, for example, one person might say, I've just applied for another part-time job. And their friend could reply, don't bite off more than you can chew. You already have a full-time job and plenty of hobbies. The next one we have is not cut out for. Not cut out for is used as an alternative way of saying not good enough for, or not suitable for. Usually, not cut out for is preceded with it's, he's, she's, or I'm. So you can use this idiom in any situation where you are describing somebody or something which is not good enough for something, not suitable for something. Maybe some sample sentences will make this easier to understand. So for example, if you go running with your friends and they are capable of running for 10 miles with no problem, but you struggle running for 10 yards, 10 meters. You could say, I'm not cut out for running. Or maybe your car breaks during the winter. You could say to somebody, my car just broke down. I don't think it's cut out for the winter months. Okay, idiom number 3, turn your back on. If you turn your back on something or someone, you abandon them, you leave them, you quit them or it. So not cut out for is used as an alternative way of saying not suitable or not good enough for, and turn your back on is used as an alternative way of saying to leave, to quit, to abandon. Here's some examples. You should never turn your back on your loved ones. I turned my back on the idea of becoming a lawyer. Or the government turned their back on the plan to increase the tourism budget. Okay, next we have clear the air. And clear the air means to fix a broken relationship, usually by talking. So if there is some tension between two people or two groups, you can say they had a conversation to clear the air. Here's some examples. I think you should talk to each other to try to clear the air. I wanted to clear the air, but I think I just made things worse. Okay, we have two more. The first one is act up. And this means to not behave correctly or to not function properly. Another way of thinking about act up is to replace the word up with bad. It's used as a verb. Here are some examples. My computer's acting up again. The kids act up every time they have a substitute teacher. And the last one is ask around. Ask around is a way of saying to ask a lot of people. Again, this one is used as a verb. And you can think of it as, instead of saying ask around, ask a lot of people. So that's the meaning which ask around has. Ask a lot of people. But if you say ask a lot of people, that sounds awkward. So we would say ask around. Here's some example sentences. Could you ask around to see if anyone would like to buy my old phone? I've asked around, but nobody was interested.
Here's a role play to practice using these idioms in one conversation. I want you to imagine two friends talking with each other at work. Could you ask around to see if anyone's selling a car? Mine is acting up again. I don't think it's cut out for the winter months. You should get Luke to look at it. Or are you still not speaking to each other? No, we had a good chat to clear the air. We argue a lot, but I can never turn my back on him. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. I think I'm going to apply for another job as well as this one. Just don't bite off more than you can chew. Being a mother and working here is already a lot of work.